Hey everybody, I think we're live on Facebook, so I'm here with Nick Atkinson, who is doing an amazing job with our social media, and Guy Sanders and his daughter. How you doing? And Gary Morris. My mom and my wife Andrea is holding the camera, and we just had and my little bugger Isabella, where were you hiding? And we just had an incredible show, or event, or group, I guess you'd call it. And it was the Orlando Permaculture Group, and they came here and they gave us, while we talked about the PermaCube and all the benefits, and I'll tell you what, these permaculture folks, they are very knowledgeable about sustainability and about what it takes and common sense solutions for the world. And I was so blown away by their response. They are so supportive of this system. It just made me feel great. Wonderful people. They've also given us a couple ideas. One of the ideas that they gave us was to make the system a little smaller so it can fit into neighborhoods where they have more restrict homeowners associations. So our job is to bring sustainable solutions, to bring self-reliance to everybody. And now, in some cases, people live in a condo in New York City. They might only be able to have one of these grow towers. I mean, this system right here, you can have 90 plants in this system right here. 90 grow sites on an area that's 2 feet by 5 feet. That's amazing. I mean, that can right there produce way more than a salad every day for your whole family, even a large family. So, Guy, what do you think?
I'm loving it. I've learned a lot. It gets me pumped up every day knowing that I'm growing multiple types of plants, not just leafy plants. I'm producing a self-sustaining entity. Basically, I've got fish, chicken, I get fresh eggs, and all the vegetables I can eat.
Well, the food for the food.
And the food for the food, which is even better.
Yeah. So what is this here?
We've got 2 rows of carrots, and down the center I put celery. In the wicking bed over here, we've got 2 rows of potatoes and a row of cucumbers. In the soil tower over here, in the soil barrel, we've got cucumbers on the bottom, we've got several rows of broccoli, several rows of peppers, and then we have beans, green beans on the top.
Awesome, awesome. And then what about back here? Come on back here. Let me show you let's show you the microgreen. Now, Guy or Gary, I'd love to, Gary.
Let Guy do.
Okay. So this microgreen, this is a phenomenon that honestly I hadn't even heard about until lately. And it's amazing. Guy, tell us how this works.
Okay, these are pea shoots. These 2 are pea shoots, and these are radishes. And basically what you do is you take a mix of peat and soil, get it wet, pack it down, and you spread the seeds on the top real thick. You stack them all together, no light, and then 3 days later, you take them off. They grow so much they lift the other flats off of them. And then this is 5 days.
5 days growth right here. How much did you do after the initial setup of the bottom?
There's really nothing to do.
How hard was it?
My daughter could do it.
Yeah, in like no time.
No time. And then these seeds you soak in water for 24 hours before you plant. The radish you don't soak at all. You put them on dry.
Yeah. And then now the market, a batch of microgreens about like this whole tray. What's the market for something?
A tray should produce, if you plant it properly, about a pound. And right now, anywhere from $12 to $20 a pound, depending on what variety you're growing. Radishes, when they basically get a little more mature, they're going to get a pink or red in their stem. High-end restaurants will pay $20 a pound for those radishes.
And they're rich. They are very spicy.
Yes. These pea shoots will do $12 to $14 a pound at health markets and grocery stores.
And how many harvests? I mean, you get, let's say, a year.
Every 10 to 14 days, you're taking a harvest. So twice a month.
You give that twice a month. So every 10 to 14 days, you're producing, what'd you say, 12 to 20 bucks a tray, and then there's multiple trays here.
Right.
So this system alone, you can have another wall here. This system alone can support the value of the whole system. I just think that's amazing.
Yeah, you can forget everything else. Forget the chickens, the fish, the rest of the plants. You can make a living just on doing microgreens.
Just on microgreens. Hey,
Absolutely.
Bugger, we're doing a live talk. You want to say hi to everybody? It's live. You want to say hi? Look at Mama. Look at Mama. It's on TV. Hey, what do you think about the PermaCube?
We were talking about the food. We were producing food to feed the food. These plants right here are microgreens. This is duckweed.
Yeah.
Duckweed will double its mass every 24 hours. So you keep this rotation and you can feed the tilapia and the chickens, and it has a higher protein than most of the feeds you can buy at the store. This has anywhere from about 34 to 40% protein, which is really good for the fish and the chickens.
Yeah. It is amazing. And the fish, the chickens, it's great for soil amendment. Cattle eat it, pigs eat it, in some places humans eat it. It is one of the most regenerative, renewable food products that you can get for your system, whatever you're growing.
And what this essentially does is it takes this whole system and makes it self-sustaining. With the solar energy, and you're creating your own fertilizers, and you're producing the food for your fish and your chickens, you can take this off the grid and be self-reliant. This is a self-sustaining entity. It's awesome.
It's so neat. Oh, by the way, I wanted one of your neat solutions. Last night, we're in Florida. We're in Claremont, Florida, and it got down to, what did it get down to?
Right, you get down to about 29 degrees here on the hill.
29 degrees in Florida. And so what they did, because this is a screen wall, is they took and wrapped it on the outside with plastic. Now in the future, we've got these Velcro strips where people in Minnesota or colder climates can have a double wrap, simple system, just plug and play. You just put it right up on the wall, right? And it just sticks on there, and they actually use this already for hurricanes and stuff. So anyway, it's cold outside. When we got here it was 45, 47. And it's got to be 65, 70 in here, if not more.
Yeah, it's at least 70 in here.
At least, like, it's hot in here.
It's hot.
So just by having the plastic on in this greenhouse, it's got at least 25 maybe degrees warmer than the outside air. Now in Minnesota, you know, it gets 20 below. With a double wrap, a heat sink, and for emergencies, a heat stove, you can have one of these systems going all year long. How cool is that in Minnesota to have organic tomatoes in January? So folks, thank you for following the PermaCube. Like us, share us. Nick, do you have a question?
Yeah, Tony Ferguson says, can you grow algae or do you need a fresh water source? I recall.
Oh, algae is ridiculously easy to grow, Tony, and thanks for the question. We actually grew algae out here the other day, way more than we wanted to. So yes, you can.
Any other questions? Oh, Caesar B says, awesome, Jim.
Awesome, thanks Caesar. You guys rock, man. So thanks everybody. We're doing some neat work. We love what we're doing. Everybody feels so inspired and enthused. The permaculture guys are amazing. And by the way, folks, it's really important that I reiterate this over and over. This system is a product that we need to sell in order to stay in business and do the work we're doing. That's what sustainability is in the financial world. We are also advocates for permaculture, and everybody who's got one of these systems will be also getting with their local permaculture designers and edible landscape designers, and they will be promoting that stuff. So in other words, we got a place in Narcoozy, and we've already got the permaculture guys around here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna promote permaculture design in yards, and we're gonna then get the permaculture designers, and we're gonna create a business for them. So if you know any permaculture designers in any area, get them in touch with us, because we want to create a network of permaculture designers all over the place, so then we can plug our PermaCube into the PDC stuff. So folks, thank you for following us, liking us, sharing. Let's change the world. Let's bring food production and edible landscapes, and let's create a future for our grandkids and beyond. Ciao for now.